Hello, folks. Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday so far. Things here are good. And they've started with a resub from Hunter Triple. Kicking off strong. There's almost 20 people here in the first few minutes of the stream. That's awesome. If you haven't figured it out, folks, my name is Joel Duggan, and this is the Citadel, celebrating 5 years as a survival multiplayer server this month. And we are in the medieval town of West Hill, waiting for it to be sleep time, so I can get rid of the thunder shower. TBM Striker, right on time, raiding with a party of 14. Striker raid, says Malthia. Welcome in, raiders. Hello, hello, hello. I just said it. I don't know if you missed it, but if you missed it, I'll say it again. My name is Joel Duggan. This is the Citadel, 5-year-old survival server. We're in a medieval town. That's what we've been building. It's been 1.5 years. What have you been building? I'm assuming you're probably coming in from Minecraft. That's usually the case. Striker was playing error, reaching Twitch's API servers. Try again later. Really? Is that a practical joke? A Guardian farm build. Ooh, very, very cool. Guardian farms are a lot of work. I think one of my least favorite things in Minecraft to do is remove water. Thank you for the shout out, Elkhorn. Appreciate that. Mighty Elkhorn, of course, is here, folks. Pay attention to the Mighty Elkhorn. And Cosmic Dancer is also here. Pay attention to her, too, if you know what's good for you. Anyway, to pick up where we left off yesterday, we were working on the top of this building here because we wanted to make some final block choices for this particular house. I don't think I like the andesite here. I think I want to make this different somehow. I don't know whether I want to go with the old bricks, whether I want to try something new. Maybe we'll try some andesite blocks. But I want to put in some block choices around the back here, because this is all just temporary. And I want to figure out the wall, because the wall continues along. And I think we are likely going to... I don't know, I guess we could expand this a little bit. Doesn't have to be right there. Feels strange that we've got all this green space here and no one's used it. I guess there could be a building here. Maybe that's something we should wait for. Because this feels like a decent amount of space. This wall, though, I think this tree might have to come down. So what I want to do is have this wall be finished. Be something that looks good. Twitch is being twitchy today. Well, that's a pretty normal thing. Okay, so let's grab some stone and see what we can come up with for the other side. Been designing what's going on in the hole since October 21st. Finally started building it in survival. Oh wow. There's one thing I don't do is design all my builds in creative. No criticism to you. I just don't like to build things twice. So we could go with some furnaces. Blast furnaces maybe. We should make some of these into blast furnaces. Don't remember the recipe. It's got iron in it though. Iron and stone. We should make some more smooth stone. Looks like we're low on that. 2, 3, 4. Do we need 4? Maybe we'll just do 2. No worries, TBM Striker. Raiding and running is par for the course. I know that people often need breaks right after they rave. A little large for the, so you've decided to pre-design? Well, that makes sense. You know, I mean, I'll map stuff out. What I end up doing instead of pre-building it in Minecraft is I'll design it in something like Photoshop, in like a pixel art, something or other, and then measure things out that way. But cool. No, that's awesome. I mean, I'm not, again, not criticizing. This build that you're looking at now is a 1.5 years. So there's that. We should probably put some copper down to age as well, now that I think about it. We've got a lot of random junk in here. You folks ever have those days, and I know the UK people are going to chime in, but today's one of those days where I've got fans going all over the apartment. Apologies if you can hear one of them. I don't think you can, but I'm sitting here in the studio with a fan is blowing directly at me. I can't feel a thing. Just like, why do I have the thing on if it's not going to move air around? Like, that's the whole point. Oh, we need more carrots too. Darn it. Yeah, I've got this, I've lived here long enough to know that, like, if I go to the bedroom at the end of the apartment and have fans blowing air out of the bedroom door, then it'll bring air into the bedroom window because it's the farthest point of the building, and then I try to funnel the air down through the apartment, and that seems to work pretty well. What do I want? Want those instead. I need more of those. Oh no, I still had more. Guess that's good enough for now. Excellent. Okay. That's what I want. Do you have an axolotl and a bucket? Do you have any plans for it? May I adopt it? Yeah, sure. Is it here? Yeah, sure. Let's just... Where's a good spot? I'll put it in this one over here, Cosmic. The one by the furnaces, just so that you can find it easy. I don't mind the fan. I have it on for white noise and air. Do you, like, you can hear the fan? You probably... I don't think you should be able to hear my fan. There should be a noise gate on the mic that prevents that. So the good news is that I've been able to AFK more at the copper farm. And so we're going to put a little bit more copper out to age. Can't hear the fan. Cool, thank you. So I liked what we did last time. It looks kind of funny, but think it worked pretty well. Forget how cool the noise is for copper. Two, three. Don't even have to make a line for this one. Whoops, wrong way. And I ran out of dirt. It's alright, that should be fine. Wonder if anyone's designed a wine cheese cellar for copper aging. Pixelriffs has. Pixelriffs has got like a whole machine on his survival guide that ages the copper. How's it going, lads of God? Abu says, I used to live in an apartment where the in-wall AC blew air towards the apartment corner of the room. Or bought a shop fan to redirect the air. Well, that is some poor design. There's no AC built in, and the unit that I purchased is a floor unit, so I can move it from room to room. I can't use it when I'm podcasting or streaming because it is quite loud, and I'd have to have it here in the room with me with the door shut. But my studio is a little 8x10. Unfortunately, I live on the 3rd floor of a building that does not have an attic, so there's just 16 inches of space between me and the hot tar roof, so it gets very warm in here. But I can do the AC when I don't a little on the difficult side sometimes. I like the dark that comes in with the blast furnace. I kind of wonder, we keep on using these on the lower parts. What happens if we use these up high? Like, do they look good up high? They don't really have a, they don't look like they have a purpose, I guess. There's a fine line, I think, between the furnaces and the blast furnaces, between them being like industrial, like modern industrial looking. That's not bad as like an interesting kind of pillar, maybe. It starts to get really fancy with these blast furnaces. I don't think the blast furnaces are the right choice. I wonder if we could tie the bottom together with a polished deep slate. Yeah, the blast furnace goes with the deep slate in terms of color. For me, it just feels very modern, so that's why I'm shying away from it a bit. Try those tiles. Maybe those. trying to think about the other blocks that are dark. J Price subscribing at tier 1 13 months in a row. Lucky number 13. Thanks so much, J Price. Happy Saturday to you too. Really appreciate the support. Where are we with subs? 268? Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, this might work. I don't know what goes in between there. That feels a little bit too dark. No, I think I like the polished. Out of all those, I think the polished andesite works, or the polished deep slate works the best. That is far too light, though. So I wonder if we have to do something across there. No, I don't want the whole house to be dark. I guess we could switch to bricks. I just feel like we do so much of this. Isaiah Brooks, for private Minecraft server, you just have to find a host. You can either host it yourself, invite friends, or you can pay a hosting provider. Lots of information for that on YouTube. Tough instead of brick. Yeah, I brought the tough with me. The problem is that it doesn't look fancy, right? I'm actually thinking that maybe this is where the basalt is going to come in. Nope, that doesn't really work either, does it? Maybe we take the andesite and put that along the bottom like a base. Yeah, that looks like it's better. This is going to be tricky. Some of these are going to be hard to place because the furnace face is going to be exposed no matter what we do. So we'll have to figure out how to cover that up. Well, here isn't a problem, but inside. I think that looks pretty cool. It looks very, very sturdy. Maybe we do go back to andesite. Put some chiseled brick maybe above the door. Yeah, maybe. I mean, right now I kind of like the andesite, but yeah, I'm kind of going for broad strokes here. I feel like we're gonna want to like create something there. Like that's gonna have to be something special. And someone mentioned dispensers or droppers. I think they all have the same. I think they all have the same sides that the furnaces do, though. Yeah. So what could I put across the top? Maybe the solution is actually more of the same, but with a change in geometry, perhaps? Oh, nighttime. Let's go. We've got this thing here. And I'm wondering if what needs to happen is that. Or maybe we can grab the other roof texture. I should just bring the whole shulker box with me. Misadventure, welcome in. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then we don't have a way to the second floor because I feel like if we go through the wall here, a little high. We've decided to go all the way up here. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Maybe. Oh, that's annoying. How do I fix that? Yeah, the observer's not going to work. Oh, weird. I didn't think that roof design through fully, did I? I guess we'll do just regular deep slate. This is kind of a happy accident here, actually. The staircase. Yeah, actually, you know what? If we turn that into a stair, it might look okay. Still not crazy about andesite the whole way up. And I'm going to look at this wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2. And then looks like there's 1, 2, and then 5 again. So it's really so we're gonna just kind of do a basic pass on this, just so it's not cobblestone. I find the cobblestone very distracting. We can come back with. I might try to keep that tree. It might be this one that goes. I'm trying to keep as many trees as I can unless they really get in the way. Whoops. So we're gonna have to rough this up a bit, but I think that'll do. Odd question I was thinking about whilst I was playing Minecraft earlier. Have you ever been much of an explorer in Minecraft, Joel? Is it an important aspect of the game, or are you happy to live without it? I mean, I find it really cool early on, and I think it's neat when I go to look for something, and it's fun kind of like looking around, seeing the cool landscape spots. Like I'm trying to remember like when we went to go look for the mangrove swamp, you know, like seeing the landscape unfold. And unfortunately, like that part of the server I'm very familiar with. It's part of the downside of being, I think, an admin on the server is that you do sort of get used to the lay of the land, you know? Alright, so this is going to need to be... just in case. Alright, so we have a door down there, and I want to repeat the same sort of pattern. So I guess we'll drop it down. The other door was all andesite. So we'll have to figure out what happens there. I believe I used regular cobble deep slate. Yeah. We could probably make that slabs instead of stairs. Maybe. Or both. I like the slabs better. Because we could then do this. And this is where we put in the furnaces. I totally blame Iskall, but like whenever I think about plural furnace, I think ferni. It's such a silly thing. I'm out of the 118 part of the server at the moment and trying to focus on a task, but can't escape the I wonder what's around that hill feeling. Oh, I absolutely noticed that when we moved to 118 for sure. I absolutely felt that. There's a definite grass is greener sort of effect that happens. It's kind of boring. I'm hoping we can do more with it. We might actually be able to hide half of these. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Feels sturdier somehow. I don't know if I like these windows. We might opt for proper closed doors so that I can have a window there. At Plague House this week. Oh, a Plague House. Everybody got sick. I see what you mean. Sorry that everybody got sick, Hunter. That sucks. My buddy Peyton had that happen with his whole family. It was like him and his wife and their son, and they had a boarding student at the time that also got sick. Like it was a whole thing. So this is going to be a chimney. And I feel like the chimney needs to go outside as well. And that's going to interrupt that nice peak in the roof, which is annoying. Because we've got a really big chimney. But I guess we can swing it to one side. Probably this side. This is probably going to switch back to deep slate, maybe? We'll see. I guess, I really don't know what to do about this. I guess we could just take it up through here. Green Ninja 5, thanks very much. I wouldn't mind if that chimney was a little bit farther out. So maybe we don't take it off the edge of the roof. Yeah, that feels kind of strange. Maybe the thing to do is to bring it up and have it part. Go right through the middle. That might be the better way to do it. So what's happening is that I liked seeing the roof line peak here. So what I think we might do is move the chimney so that it comes up through here. So that means that this is going to go back to a stair. Block and then another stair. And then instead we'll bring the chimney like straight down here. And it's probably be a little bit bigger on the outside, but not by much. Energy levels are shot, to be expected. Yeah, that's too bad. Well, rest easy. Good day to kind of chill and watch some Twitch, I'd imagine. So then this has an upstairs as well. I don't know what we're going to do. I wonder if we can we get through this way? That's not terrible. We could put like a little roof covering bit. Although I guess a better way would probably be to go out this way. And then go down more stairs. That's probably the better way to do it. Seems like a weird way to get around. Although maybe as this is the grand room, maybe this has got a really high ceiling. I mean, either way, this won't be here. I feel like that has to be a staircase as well. I don't mind the windows. I'm just curious as to if I want to try to bump this wall out a little bit. I see why I put it where I put it. Because if you put it out here, it becomes very flush with that. And so I think this is a better... I guess we go this way. Nice Guy Live, welcome back. Yes, dirt and grass for me have the same breaking noise. All right, how many do we go for here? So the ceiling in here is going to be low. Well, 1, 2, 3.5 blocks. So here, 1, 2, 3.5. So a slab ceiling would go like here. You know, I think the more I look at this, the more I want this to be a big ceiling. We'll have to figure out what to do there. I wonder if it's just a matter of bringing this in. Need more andesite. Same thing we're always doing. Working in the medieval city. Just happen to be working on this stone building next to the flower shop. I wanted to get the wall right. In order to get the wall right, I needed to make some choices about the other blocks in the build. I don't think we need the basalt. Certainly don't need the grass or the dirt. I just wanted to fill this in so that we're a little bit more aware of the choices that we're making. So right now, it looks like we're focusing on andesite for this. That's a tough one too. I guess that would just, we don't need this here at all. That can just be something else. I'll just do this for now. Because technically this would be the end of the building. B. Ramsey, subscribing at tier 1 for 15 months in a row. Hello, back to you, B. Ramsey. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. That poses a dilemma. This might be something we have to frame with wood. I feel like I want this place to feel very rich, so we're probably going to go with some dark oak beams. It's likely the case. I actually have room, so we can grab those, maybe some stairs. Hey, there's Mini Pax. How's it going? Thanks for the shout out from Mini Pax Cosmic. What about me, myself? Me, myself, and I? Oops. Yeah, so I don't dislike that. We can continue up the side here. Just to make this look a little bit more fancy. Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, I always find it tricky when we have stuff like this. I wonder if the solution is to drop this down to here, but then maintain this level. Actually, yeah. I think that looks better than doubling them up. Excuse me, doubling them up. Yeah, that's not good. And I don't know. No, I prefer the slightly lower. Question is, does this work out nicely as we take it up the building? This is kind of that fly by the seat of my pants. I just have an idea. Let's just see what it looks like, you know? And then 1, 2, yeah. All right, perfect. I think that adds to the build a bit. Jinzuo, just browsing Minecraft streamers. Hope you have a fun time. Thanks. Yeah, have a good time. When you said the same thing we're on every time, a lot of us thought picking in the brain quest possibly. Oh yeah, no, that's yeah. That went through my head. My concern was like I said it and I immediately thought of picking in the brain, and then I thought, oh gosh, I hope I didn't sound sarcastic to the new person. You know, like I don't want to be rude. But it's just like we would. I do find it funny, like when people are, again, not to single someone out, but like when people come in and are just like, "What are we doing?" Like, well, if you hang out for a minute and a half, you'll see. Like, just you'll get the gist right away. Oh, that's a problem. It's all right. I have an idea how to fix that, but I feel like we need to do. I don't want to get carried away with the inside just yet. One thing I was thinking of, though, was changing this to a beam. Have like a cross beam. Because obviously these stairs aren't supported by anything yet, and we haven't figured that out. It's that, or we put in like supports and stuff. I think that might be better as trapdoors, but Minion 2011, thanks very much for the follow. So I feel like this will probably end up being the same sort of floor. I think I want it to go that way. Makes sense. Leave a spot for the hearth, and we'll just make this out of andesite for now. I yelled out, "Minions assemble," when it was time to gather the troops for lunch, and the youngest king. What's the age range on the youngest? Like, are they grade school age, like sub 10 years old sort of deal? You don't have to be specific if you don't want. So why do I have a door here? I guess maybe just for funsies? Just starting school-ish. Oh, wow, okay. So, like, real little. That's even cuter. When they do stuff like that, I feel like it's cuter the younger they are. I like this combo. I'm not crazy about the andesite, but it's also on the side of the building you're not going to see very much, so, you know, whatever. I like these andesite lines, though, the polished andesite, so that's cool. I feel like we can reverse these back. And I guess we just continue these along. No, right, that looks funny when we do that. There's probably going to be something covering that up, so I shouldn't worry too much about it. It's a prime location here for like a cool table with a couple of chairs by it. I think like this is the kind of place where you'd see like a big armchair and a bookshelf, you know? Cybe918 subscribing at tier 1 for 4 months. That's amazing. Thanks so much, Cybe. And I think I'm out of logs, yeah. Death Skull, good to see you. Well, I think herding cats, it's I know you're comfortable with it. I think it's just it's more about setting an example in case, because usually what happens is once someone reveals their age, there's like a flood of age in the chat, which we don't want, you know? So I know you're comfortable with it, and that's cool. I think it's the kind of thing where, like, if that comes up in my personal Discord, which is like a community of only people that support me, that's fine. I just feel like on the open internet, I feel like, you know, setting examples for kids about like not sharing your age and all that kind of stuff, I think is important. Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to put like a nice big beam going right down the middle here. It's a nice high ceiling. I think that'll work. And, oh, it's like a crossbeam. This would be the load bearing, so we should do it that way. Yeah. I really need to put the roof on, I think, is what I'm feeling. I kind of got carried away. I was really just planning on doing the wall, but I feel like we've got that sorted. Yeah, I think it's probably best to have the wall connect here in the corner. It does feel like a strange right angle. I guess maybe what we could do is that. That might not feel so flat. think I might bump that out a little bit. And I think this tree is going to go. I've got to remember, I think I might leave the stumps because I think I might have to bring back the trees and grow like custom trees. Break time when you're ready, says Cosmic. Cool. Well, since I just got back here, we'll take the break. And I think what we'll do is I'll make a mental note. I need some more dark oak. Do a shopping list here. And I need to make sure I bring all the deep slate because I got to do the roof. And I brought that. I think that's really all we need. Trapdoors. I think we're good. Cool. If you're new to the stream, folks, as I think some of you are, we take a break here once an hour. Good opportunity to reheat your coffee, to grab a snack, bring a friend over. We are trying to grow the channel, so the more eyeballs that we get, the better. And that's it. Really, that's the goal, is just getting more eyeballs on the channel. So thank you so much. We will be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. Folks are exchanging temperature battles in the chat. I can't compete. I just looked it up. I'm at 30 Celsius, which is only 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's not even muggy. It's like 30% humidity right now. But that's outside. Inside my apartment, it's more like 33 or 34. So I'm not sure what that converts to. Probably around 90, 92, something like that. It's still warm to sit here, I find. I wanted to bring the deep slate stuff, which I think is already over there. So something that we did on this house here that I liked was these little bumps in the corners. So I'm going to try to do something like that on this one here. And also, a huge thank you to Cosmic Dancer. Holy smokes, Cosmic. Cosmic made a sneaky donation on the break, thinking that I wouldn't notice. But thank you so much, Cosmic. Wow, I'm blown away. What do we do up here? Oh yeah. So this is this, those, and these. I'm probably gonna need more, but what I'm thinking is that we can try to add a little bit of variety. So along here, it might be just something as simple as putting in a solid one, because I don't think we can do slabs here. No, because then you'll see the inside. Again. Dan Grice wants to move to their freezer. Yeah. If all else fails, I'm just going to move into my freezer. Yeah. I've been putting off turning on the air conditioner, but like I really feel like I should turn it on now. The problem is, like, once I turn it on, once I start to use it, I never turn it off. And because I work from home full time, it's not like I'm turning on my air conditioner for, like, you know, an hour or two in the evening. Right when I get home. I don't know if I like that. You can't even really see it. Yeah, I think it looks like a mistake. So we're going to change that back. All right. Also, Stenos. I did not, I don't know if I saw you come in. I saw your comments on the break, but I didn't see you walk in. How's it going, my friend? How you been? I haven't seen you in a little while. All right, so that's done. So we're not going to make the changes up here. What I need to do is fill in the actual roof over there, which we should be able to get up to this way. Yeah. Right, okay, I remember what I did here now. So this is going to come down this way. And then this is going to go that way. And then there's a solid block along here. And then same here. And then this continues, I think, out to here. Yeah, I knew I was going to need more stuff. Whoa, that was a slide and a half. Oh, I need the special table. Hope life is treating you well. You know, not bad. You might be able to identify with this, actually, Stenos. I'm working hard on the Twitch channel. Like, I'm trying to do the best that I can to increase the things that I want to increase, but I'm finding it difficult to progress And I'm finding it difficult to take time off. And that's not just Twitch, that's also like just in general. And I can afford to take time off. Like it's not a money thing. It's a brain thing. It's an entrepreneur. I've been working for myself for 20 years. I have a hard time shutting my brain off, sort of situation. I think we'll grab a few more of these too. Taking time off is a constant struggle in this industry. You feel guilty because there's always something that could be getting done. Yeah, exactly. I mean, and you pair that with like podcasting that I do, with my own personal emotes that I have to get done. Like there's all kinds of stuff that just isn't getting done because there's just always something, right? And in some cases I can delegate it, in other cases I can't. So this is actually going to be roof. And then this is going to be roof. That's actually kind of cool how that worked out. And I guess this is just all very vertical roof. That feels a little bit weird, but this is why I think it would be cool if there was a walkway here, but I think we're going to leave the roof open. Yeah, I think that looks good. We might want to add whatever I did there. We might want to mirror it over there. Ooh, so that does look strange, doesn't it? And that's the outside. Yeah. Maybe we go sideways with this one. I'm going to have to go up there and see what I can do. What I mean by taking time off is getting off the computer and relaxing in the evening or spending time with family. For those who don't know, vacation time near impossible. Oh yeah, no, I don't get a vacation. If I do, vacation is something I have to save up for years. Yeah, I think, yeah, when Stenos and I are talking about time off, as he said in chat, we were talking about like the just like not doing anything for a day. That's what we're talking about. Well, that worked out rather tightly. I have, it's a block and a slab. Family time is the best time. Exactly. I don't have any family, so I mean, like I have family here. I just in the city, just not. I don't live with any. If someone can figure that out when working for yourself, I'd also love to hear it. Oh yeah, I mean, like I think the issue for me is like living alone and not having, currently single, like not having a partner. So that kind of like immediate, I don't want to say demand on your time, but like that immediate sort of I kind of like the idea of a secret passageway up here. Sorry, I'm very distracted. I'm gonna leave this here for fun and see what we can come up with. Like, even if it's just like, I don't know, a door that just kind of leads to the top of the rafters. Sure, why not? But yeah, I think that, you know, that's one of the reasons I think I you know, that I have on a checkbox of wanting to get a dog, is because I feel like that immediate demand on your time when you're done working, or you should be done working, there's immediately someone or something saying like, are you done yet? Let's go do something. Right? And I think that that goes a long way. Yeah, I think we're getting there. I think we have to start to fill in the base here a little bit. I also think that I'll follow that rule from outside and bring that down. And I think we'll do the same thing here. I've placed a lot of furnaces in this build. Oops. Especially when I have to place them twice. So that's the problem with doing that on the corners, of course, when the corners are angled out like that, is that it creates spaces where you can see the furnace interface. So maybe we don't do those there. And we had a window, I think it was right next to the, yeah. I do like to have to walk the dog and play it. Etc. really helps pull you away. Yeah, no, exactly. I think too, like working from home full time, it's a great opportunity to have an animal. I mean, pet of your choice, doesn't have to be a dog. I'm a dog person, but just, you know, being home all the time. And I find the biggest difference for me in terms of quality of life in being self-employed, working from home, setting my own hours, is that I get to take a slightly longer lunch when I want to. I feel like that little difference, like instead of being on the clock for a 45-minute lunch or whatever the heck it is that, you know, you get in your run-of-the-mill job these days, I get to be like, well, you know what, today I need Today I need a 90-minute lunch. Or maybe I need an hour and 5. You know, like I just take whatever I need to eat and rest. And then I'm back at it, right? I feel like that's going to look really funny. Oh, it doesn't go back in. That's the issue. Right. Asymmetrical roof. And I think here we want to maybe push out the geometry on the chimney, and then we'll return this back to andesite. Maybe I keep those. Oh, now that looks funny. Urgh. Sometimes asymmetry really comes back to bite you in the butt. I needed don't remember what I wanted. Oh. Stone stair bricks. These guys. We can make that look fancy later. Just getting the overall shape. Whoops. Really don't know about these windows. Maybe the thing to do is to not do that on that side. That pattern of furnaces. Although it really looks good from in here. Crap. I don't know what the rules in Canada are, but we have a pity pit bull who demands we relax with her and play with her at the end of the day. She makes it known we're not paying enough attention to her. Yes, Yesenia, my breed of choice is an American bully, which is a bully breed, but it's not a pit bull. The American Pit Bull Terrier, for clarification over here, is a much higher energy dog. And I like athletic dogs, but I'm looking into being a first-time dog owner, and I would want kind of middle energetic to a point. 2, 3. But like I have experience with an Amstaff, and Amstaffs are wonderful, but my gosh, do they have a lot of energy. It's the kind of dog. 2 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah. So yeah, the American Bully is kind of like a cross between an English Bulldog and an Amstaff. So looks like an Amstaff in a lot of ways, but then has the we'll call it the lethargy of an English Bulldog in a good way. Beagles? Absolutely not. No way in a million years. I really dislike beagles. How are they good apartment dogs? They do nothing but bark and yelp all the time. No thanks. I know I'm generalizing. I'm sure people have wonderful beagles who like them, but like not for me. Staffordshire Terrier, who's such a love. Yeah. Yep. Staffordshire Terrier is very similar to an American Bully. They've got more terrier in them and they're a lot smaller. I think Staffordshire Terriers are like 20 pounds, 30 pounds. They have a nice big head on them, though. They have that bully head. But American Bullies are more like 60 pounds or 80, depending on how beefy they get. So I don't know about the chimney in here. I feel like I might want to just take the whole thing straight up. I'm wondering what this would look like if instead we just went straight up like that. If that would have a cooler effect to it. I kind of like that, actually. We'll still do something special with the bottom. Again, I'm not... Yeah, we need some sort of window here. And that can't be it. I wonder if we could even go like double deep on this. Maybe we can put like a big log in the back. That could be kind of cool. Not very often you have an opportunity to do like a big hearth like that. Mini Pack says I have a Cocker Spaniel and Poodle, I think. Mainly because I'm not allergic to poodle fur and didn't want a poodle help both mentally and physically. Yeah, no, any kind of poodle mix tend to be very good dogs. The popular dogs around here in Nova Scotia are, well, one, Labrador, like Labrador Retrievers, but then also any kind of like Labradoodle or Golden Doodle, like a Golden Retriever mixed with a poodle, or a Lab mixed with a poodle, or Nova Scotia Duck Hauler. They don't tend to mix those with poodles though, because they're pretty small anyway. But Nova Scotia Duck Haulers are really popular dogs around here. They're like the redheads of the dog world. I'm not sure if people are familiar with the breed. Oh right, I needed to fix that. Need to go open the roof. Medium-sized Shelties. Yeah, Shelties are good dogs too. There was a Sheltie that my cousin, I guess his cousin. My cousin was raising Shelties when I was a kid. And the Sheltie that they had, they named it Jedi, which I thought was awesome. Because I was 12. And I thought, you know, it's got a Star Wars name. That's really cool. I don't know what to do about this hole. I guess what we could do is we could pull this back to be that, and then I'll change these around. That's probably the better way to do it, right? Actually, it looks a little bit better too. To be fair, you're at an age now where you think that Star Wars names are cool. It's hard to come up with good names for dogs from Star Wars. Specifically girl dogs. There's a fair amount of guy dogs, but most of the time you want your dog's name to be 2 syllables and you don't want it to sound like the word no, which is usually the trick, so from what I've learned. But like, there's also trends and tropes, right? Like, because of the popularity of the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, like how many people are going to name their dog Obi-Wan in the next 6 months? Like probably a lot of people, right? Anakin would be a good name for like a brown dog, like a dusty, like a sand colored dog. I think that'd be kind of fun. A Rhodesian Ridgeback right now. Yeah, that's a lot of dog. That's a lot of dog and a lot of attitude. Any kind of working dog, I'm just like, no, I don't want to get into that kind of stuff. Not my first go round. Not my first time out. I say all this and I've been, you know, letting myself kind of like publicly speak about the potential of getting a dog. It's very much up in the air. There's a lot of things that have to happen first, and some of it is out of my control. So it's not like I'm getting one. I'm just thinking about getting one and doing the research. Yeah, I don't think that needs to be there. You know, I think this is fine. Just not being a thing. So we'll have to come up with a way to fix that. The doorway needs some work. But I think that's a pretty solid pass on this place. I don't think... No, I think I like that tree, so leave that there. I think here is where this to me is too flat, so I'd like to bring this out a bit. Here. Do I want to go... Maybe we only go 5 wide. Or 3 wide, rather. Change that like that. Oh, I guess that moves the door, though. I guess we could have this be filled in. Maybe we can make 2 paths. Have them connect up. Obviously, that's just a rough idea, but you get the gist. And it means I don't have to destroy that tree. I might actually make it a little bit larger. I feel like we could use another one here. Although that's the space I was thinking about putting a small house, so maybe not. Mr. Master Crunchy, I don't know if that's... I think time is true. I don't necessarily think the money thing is true. It all depends. There's a lot of people out there that spoil their dog and make it feel like... make other people feel like you have to spoil their dog. And I mean, if things go wrong, I mean, you have to have, you know, some financial support for it. But I don't think... I don't think that dogs are necessary. If dogs were things that only rich people could afford, then there wouldn't be so many dogs everywhere. Watch videos of herding dogs, like border collies herd sheep. It's pretty cool. Oh man, Stardust, there's a guy, I think he's from Scotland. He's on TikTok. I don't remember his name, but he's got a couple of dogs. It's funny that I remembered the dogs' names, but not his. Like, the dogs are Storm and there's 3 of them. Storm is, I think, his oldest. But, man, they can run like a bat out of hell. Border Collies are crazy cool. Again, too much energy for me, for a personal dog for me, but still very, very cool. Let's grab those. Don't remember what else I wanted to get in there. Hey, if I've got a lot of viewers that like to talk about dogs, that's fine by me. That just means you're good people. And by good people, I mean not cat people. Oh, shots fired. I'm allergic to cats, so I've just generally not taken a liking to cats. I kind of feel like we have to extend this floor. Going that way. I feel like this is not a good idea. I feel like I would prefer to do this. I don't know how we handle this though. Maybe with spruce stairs would look nicer. I definitely don't want this to look like a big box, so we're going to try and fix this up a little bit. And I'm thinking if we get a slab, ooh, and a wall. Trying to bring some of the house design into the wall, you know? So you have a situation like this, you can start to like take some of the cues from the house. And start to build some of the same structure into the wall. Oh, that looks terrible. I always end up doing arches, and I feel like I need to do a little bit more with fancy designs than I normally do. See myself as more of an animal person rather than just cat or dog, just like all animals. Right on. I like nature documentaries and stuff. Maybe the solution is actually like an upside down stair. Not that way. Yeah. What if we turn these this way? I'm wondering if this should be polished. I don't have that block. Inventory full. feel like some of these can probably fit back in here. An atlas moth the size of your head. Wow, that's big. I'm not a big insect person. Even just watching them on nature shows is like, yeah, not really my thing. Ethabar and DJT99, thanks very much for the follows. Appreciate it. Let's take a walk this way. See how this all looks from this side. Can't really see a lot of it through the trees. Alright, so I wanted to get an upside down stair there. I think maybe all of this just has to be stone brick. I don't like how pointy that looks. My main issue. Maybe that's where the pressure plates come in. Nope. Guess we just leave it like that. I wish there was a better way to do this stuff. That's not bad. A lot of this is going to depend on how the corners go, because sometimes you can't put stairs in the corners, otherwise they don't look very good. It's that, or we do slabs, which is not terrible. Feels a little bit less problematic with the trees. Maybe do I have slabs in? Yes. I think that's probably the right shape. I like having little spots where you can kind of peek through. Aminji one, I think that's how you say your name. Yep. I'm online by myself right now, but yes, it is an SMP. Celebrating 5 years this month, as a matter of fact. Oh, does that doesn't really work, does it? Maybe this is where we sneak in a stair. This reminds me of doing the walls around the oh yeah, that looks good. It reminds me of the walls around the farms. I don't know. It's such a small scale. That's not bad. Thinking about like every corner we could put in one of these. Maybe not every corner, but there's one more corner on the inside maybe. Yeah, like right here. That feels a little on the nose, but looks okay over here. Maybe we remove both of these in favor of the one in the middle. Oh no, because we've put them on the tall parts of the wall. They're the ones that have the nice base. I do find it very challenging with these trees where I don't want to destroy them, and leaving them in makes it kind of hard to visualize what's going on. But all right, so then this would be one, and then I guess here and there. And do I have a slab? Yes. So this would be a slab. Oh, wait a minute, that doesn't work. This has to be a slab too. That feels really low to me. So maybe we push that up. This might be a situation where I need to put it a stair. Because this feels very, very hoppable. I think that's probably better. Differently, either in terms of world setup, builds, and building areas. Yeah. I know I make fun of it sometimes, but I feel like one of the things that we did early on was I built a lot of community farms, and therefore everybody has everything, right? Because I'll make a farm that pumps out like crazy amounts of, I don't know, cactus or something. And then no one else needs it. And everybody has it because it's not my farm, it's a community farm. And then people don't trade as much. And it's not necessarily about having diamonds in an economy, it's more about having a good trade economy. YT Corey, thanks for the follow. Keyboard Smash, thanks again. I feel like, yeah, that, and I mean, like, hindsight is 2020. 5 years ago, we didn't even have the aquatic update, right? So the temptation to start a new world now is there because of the 118 stuff, right? Like that's the big thing. See, here I think we can have the opposite of an arch. I think we can have like a nice... that it's like a square bordered sort of thing. I don't know what to do here. Do we just bring it in one solid piece? That looks okay. I guess I probably shouldn't put these down until we knew all the texturing. But I like that look. Cool. I like how you're building around the trees, not something folks do very often. No, it's challenging. It's a lot easier to see what you're doing when you cut them down. But yeah, I would say in some ways I like Spawn Town because we didn't really have any rules. I think it would have been cooler to like have a spawn town that was a little bit bigger and then assign areas to people. It would have been nice not to let Alzur to build directly below me, but I mean, again, not something I'm upset about. It changed the way that I approached the server. Yeah, that does feel a little bit strange, but we can maybe make that feel a little bit better with some walls and stuff, like something like that. Maybe not that. I don't know if it should be double thick. That seems like it maybe defeats the purpose, but that's interesting. Okay, well, I feel like that's a decent change to this, the depth of this. I still don't know if I want to put a building here. Seems like an awful lot of green space. I feel like this one tree could maybe go, or maybe this one as well. And then we could have a pretty decent sized building right here. It would be tall and skinny. Like it would have a very peaky roof. Logic Newt. Thanks very much for the Prime subscription. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch so that you can join the Discord. It's weird how the Twitch chat is showing 312 out of 300 subscribers, but my subscriber count on my leaderboard is not the same. 268. Has that gone up today? Does anybody know if the leaderboard's changed? Do I have to, like, is my leaderboard broken? I guess sub messages don't show up. Yeah, they do. I heard it. Did the animation not play? It should have looked just like this. You might take a look at the leaderboard. Okay. I will do that. Baudet subscribed to tier 1. There's the animation. 34 motes, Baudet. Holy smoke. This is a test. Thank you for the test. And thank you for the support. brought these in here for this reason. Nope. A little bit too bulky. Here though, Hunter 555 with 1,000 bits. Testing, testing, testing. Is the hype train on? Survey says yes, I believe it is. That makes Hunter 555 the train conductor. Thanks so much, Hunter. Truly appreciate it. Let's do this here. Yeah, I think that looks better. We'll also swap that out for spruce. Whee. Cosmic Dancer with 3 big pride emotes and 25,000 bits. That's a lot of bits, Cosmic. Holy nuggets. Thank you so much. I wish this pack that I had did more fancy bit things. It's a lot of work to change it like on my own, and I don't know how to code to do it, but at least the color should have changed to represent the absolute metric ton of bits that Cosmic just sent my way. Just wanted to see that how far that got the hype train. 282%. Cool. For science, I guess. Cosmic, thank you so much. Wow. Just, I mean, if the support from Cosmic gets a sound effect, it's I think that's kind of where I land on that. All right, I feel like I'm wandering around not doing anything. Distracted by chat. Elcor95 with a mighty 100 bits. Thank you so much, Elcor. Appreciate that. For folks that don't know, even though I'm not a partner, podcasting and streaming is my job. So I would not be able to do this without the amazing support of all the folks you see in chat that are making bit donations and subscriptions and stuff like that. So I really, really appreciate it. And yes, I'm not ignoring Cosmic's break reminder. I'm just making sure that the hype train goes through its proper cycle. We wouldn't be able to put a slab up there. How does my other part look? Yeah, that looks good. Matches the design, I think. I think we have to do something over here differently. Well, that's got the chimney on it, so I think immediately we need to change that to like a wall, a couple of walls. I feel like I have enough blocks on me. Nope, I don't have a way up there. What's the fastest way up there? I guess here? I really don't like that you can't put scaffolding on path blocks. DevonSkirata with the tier 1 sub, and I was gonna read the message, but it's been scrolled beyond. DevonSkirata gifted a tier 1 sub to Mavin's Nightwine. Mavis Nightwine. Mavis Nightwine, make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch accounts, and then you can join us in the Discord. Really appreciate that, Devon. Thank you so much. And Hunter 555. Holy smokes. We've got 10 tier 1 subs going out to the community from Hunter 555, making sure that the hype train keeps on going. And we've got Cybe918 with 100 bits. Holy smokes. Cosmic Dancer following up the Hunter 555 sub. Andrew, Calistorm, Ormy Zelda, Minus Sniper, Quickstar, JDM, Deadhead Redhead, that's a fun username, and Will Numbers. Those were from Hunter. I won't read all of Cosmic's just because we're sitting here and reading 20 names would just take forever. But if you've received a gift sub from either Hunter or Cosmic, then make sure you thank them in the chat and make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch, because for the next month, you've got access to the Discord server, which is where all of us hang out in between streams and talk about nerdy stuff. Like the images coming out of the JWST, I was going to say telescope, but that's what the T stands for. But yeah, some seriously cool science images coming down from that piece of space equipment. I don't think I want to go with a full block here. Grizzle McThornbody. I think I got that right. Thanks very much for the follow. But thank you, Cosmic, and thank you, Hunter, and thank you, everyone. Yeah, there's no. I don't get any new emotes either. I think I like it with a solid block there for now. I wish there was a way to maybe spruce up the roof with some texture, but the only thing I can think of is basalt. Yes, now that the hype train is over, I'm going to take my break. Shay Wolfie, that's great. I'm glad that you got a sub. All right, eat some food. So for folks that are new and may not be familiar, I do take a break once an hour. It's an excellent opportunity for you to get up and get away from the screen, take a break, just look out the window, get a snack, refill your coffee or water, whatever you're drinking. Maybe you have a soft drink. I've been craving a soft drink. I had pizza last night and I would have loved a Coke. I didn't have one. I don't buy soft drinks on purpose. But there was a craving last night, and had there been Coke in the vicinity, I would have had one. Anyway, short break, more medieval Minecraft in about 5 or 6 minutes. Be right back. Zero T6X, welcome in. Need to get your 10K steps in, so you're wonking. I'm gonna go work out after this, I think. I think that's next on my Saturday list. Klutzy Artifact. Yep, you're using it right. And I mean, I don't see many people streaming in Peaceful. You might find that you have a niche there. I'm betting that this is going to look better. Yep. And I guess we'll do this one too. Not the biggest fan of that little thing there, but for consistency. Actually, let's just these away. Alright, I still have some of these logs, so I think one thing I want to try to do is, because this runs this way, the ceiling might run in a different direction, and I'm kind of... I like that you can see these blocks, but I'm wondering if we can get more out of the ceiling by putting in some logs. Like, I think we can't go any farther because then you'll hit your head. We may not go dark oak, like maybe we have to go with like a spruce. Oh, is that an outside block? Nope, okay. We may end up switching that out for spruce. I don't know. I do kind of like the dark oak, makes it look fancy, but I like this. I like the floor. I'm not sure about this. We do spruce in the ceilings so often. Is this an outside block? No. Okay. Oh, that is. Crap. So yeah, we need to cover that up somehow. Seems like the easiest way to do it. And then all this feels really strange. Guess we just leave that there, or maybe we put a log there. I like the way you use the log texture. Oh yeah, no, I like this. We haven't obviously done it over here. I'm not going to bother with it over here until we get furniture and stuff in, but I feel like I'm really tempted to change this to be spruce. I like the dark oak at the top. And not that we're ever going to really see it from the air, but I feel like it kind of adds like a nice little fancy, you know, it ties kind of like this to the keep a little bit, in a way. Maybe we do a mix of both. I don't know. I mean, I think this is the obvious bedroom. I have stairs. Yes, somewhere. I wonder if slabs would look good. Or make an arch. Looks better from the other side. Go with something asymmetrical? Nope. I think that's how we roll. That's good there. Now, how do we handle this roof? I guess what I should do is use some cobbled deep slate and kind of shape the inside a bit. So like I could do stuff like that. And then along here. So maybe if I change this to match, but then that's a problem. That fixes that. That fixes that. And I think I like that better. Yeah, that feels tighter, I think. Doesn't feel as left behind. Maybe we need a polished stair over on this side. I don't know about the double. Well, I guess that's covering. This is where the asymmetrical roof is a problem, right? Because I feel like this looks good because there's andesite there, but these are obviously outside blocks that I can't mess with. So yeah, tricky. Strip dark oak looks dry compared to the planks. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I wish that the planks were not so saturated. I do find them very hard to work with. For planks, the wood to work with is actually spruce logs, like the bark on spruce logs. So I'm not sure what to do about texturing the roof, but I think that feels pretty good. I think that's an outside block. Yeah. I guess I have to go get my couple stacks of smooth stone. Happy Cat, welcome in, and glad that you got the sub. I feel like that extends you to your to a third month. That's awesome. Are you in the Discord as well? Just a reminder for folks that if you do want to join the Discord, it's tier 1 sub, Prime Gaming sub, or you can actually join the Patreon as well. Getting low on space. And on the Patreon is where you can find Infinity Cove. That's my patron server. And there are some improvements coming to Infinity Cove. Probably by the time August rolls around. So I want the changes finished by the end of the month. So big shout out and thanks to Minipacks for helping with the research on that. And I'd say by the end of the month we'll be rolling over to a new server. Just for performance, like there seems to be more people interested in Infinity Cove, and so I want to keep the server specs higher than they currently are. So we're going to be upgrading with some perks that I'll reveal a little bit later in the Discord, but it should be cool. I think I want to do smooth stone out here. Yeah. So as far as the walkway goes, I feel like this would be a stone walkway, but my gosh, do I not want to do more bricks, right? With a brick wall here, I don't think I want it to be quite that detailed. So I guess we'll go with mostly, we'll see what just regular stone looks like for now. Oops. We'll texture all this later, of course. So I feel like that's pretty solid. And then we'll grab some stairs. Or maybe we won't. Oh, maybe we do slabs here. Maybe stairs for this one. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Again, we might move some trees around here and there. I feel like we'll also put in the path for this space. Just rough it in with stone for now. We'll probably make it look a lot nicer later. And I feel like here we can do maybe a combination of slabs and stair. Maybe push it that way. Hmm. A little asymmetrical. I want to have enough space for a real garden in here, and I'm very quickly running out of space. Maybe these stay grass. That might make sense. Oh, and then there's this too. I feel like that's just going to be slabs. In the quest for path, I'm removing all of the garden. That's right. I feel like with layered too tall flowers, we can probably get some decent stuff in here. I'll probably remove the tree. Well, or maybe work around it. I don't know. Oh, Biome Drop. Thanks for the follow. Whoop says mini pack server upgrades. Yes. Yep. Space is infinite. Why do we have so little of it? That's a really good quote for Pixel Riffs for the end of the Spawn Chunks podcast. Need more grass for more flowers? Yeah. I think we'll get there. I think when we get to doing this, I think having a bunch of too tall flowers, and I think having like maybe like a tier, you know, so like be flowers and then flowers and then flowers. Like I feel like that'll be good. And then we can maybe even have like a little path that kind of scoots in there so that you could have like access to flowers. I think that works. And we'll have flowers in there. And this will, maybe we'll do all like mossy stuff so that this is all non-dirt sides. That kind of thing. I'd rather do that after we like figure out how to do the inside of the flower shop. So we'll do those both at the same time when my brain is like 100% on flowers. You know? Twixstar, that's a good trick actually. You should check out Cosmic's stream. Cosmic's got a lot of coral on top of waterlogged blocks in Somerville, and it's super cool. Just replace West Hill with grass. That's what it started out as. Was grass. Goes away. I left my shulker boxes over there. I'm wondering if these need to be just a little bit farther apart. These guys here. I think if I need to raise those up by one. All right, so I guess we do need to do a little bit more work inside here, right? That's the next step. Whenever I finish the outside, which is I think for a full block selection pass, it's not the most colorful build. I don't really know what else to do in these eaves other than just more andesite. I'm not thrilled about the andesite, but it does tie it into the tower nicely. So I think from the outside, I'm finished. I might try to work in some cobble or deep slate or something into the roofs, but for now, I'm also not crazy about the chimney. I don't know if that's necessarily a clear chimney. We might have to take that up a little bit higher, but you can't see it anyway. I mean that works, but the base of it is not the best. I wonder if there's any opportunities to put. No, there doesn't look like there's a chance to put holes in the wall. Maybe along here we could. Cool. Looks like spacing the copper out a little bit farther makes a huge difference. So I think almost all the stuff that we laid out earlier today, it's nearly all oxidized. So previously I was just kind of like winging it, and it was mostly like 3 blocks apart, but the full 4 blocks seems to speed it up considerably, which is an odd thing to have to do, but... Oh, Twixter, yeah, we're not done. For folks that are new to the channel, I kind of work in full passes. So that building in particular was something I wanted to work on because I wanted to do the flower shop. And I kind of like to have other buildings around things finished. So that's just kind of like, the wall is something I really wanted to tackle. So that's why we were looking at that. See if we can land on this. What? It only works if you make a sound effect. If you do not do a cartoonish sound effect, then you crash to your doom. Fact. See? Have a good rest of your Saturday. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. L-Dog, yeah, I think there should be an easier way to do it as well. Like, I think, for example, putting it underwater. So you could have, like, redstone machines that would waterlog your copper. You know? I think that would make a lot of sense. And that way you could put you could put copper like right next to each other. You could build like streams of copper, towers of copper, and put like a water bucket on the top of one of them, and then it would oxidize, you know. And I don't have enough space because there's so many freaking skews of copper. I'm probably gonna have to make one for just the blocks. Like just these and then just those, and yeah, we'll have to get that all sorted. But that's good. I feel like I've got enough now that I can start to experiment with different colors and things, so that's good. Let's just see what these look like. Where do the chains come from? Let's just see what these look like if I raise these andesite blocks up. so I put them there. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. I think I'd have to remove this and swap that as well. Yep, I think I like that better. I'm not sure why, it just looks a little bit more complete, a little bit closer to the top. Oh, come on, where'd that go? I saw that scaffolding go on the roof. Trying to be helpful. I don't know if I've done all the things inside or not. Like all the blocks. Do I... Where did they go? Yeah, there is something... There we go. Something screwy in the neighborhood. Oh, I need these. I guess there. And then it's inside, so it doesn't matter. Senos mentioned that furnaces might add to the lag with them looking for something to smelt. I don't think so. Because the whole idea was that you would add furnaces. You used to have to add furnaces over top of sitting there with stuff in them. But like, who doesn't leave smeltable fuel in their furnace? Like, who would put that away, right? Like, people just leave that in there. I don't think that's the case. I've been using furnaces a lot for building, but I don't think containers. That's like saying a chest is constantly looking for something to have in it, right? I don't think that's the case. So I'm just kind of going through and making a pass on some of the things that we did earlier and just kind of like completing them. I know I said I wasn't going to do this part, but we're here, so we might as well just complete the thought. We can always tweak it later if need be. Cool. And then I needed these two guys. Now up here, I feel like we're going to have to put down probably some pressure plates so it's not a spawning zoo. For now, I'll just do that. Question is, do I want to stay with dark oak in the ceiling? I think it looks okay. Not sure about that part. I feel like maybe to knock that back a bit. That or change the direction. But the whole part of that was that it's covering up a bunch of nonsense that we don't want there, right? So I guess I could put a crossbeam right there. That might be the solution. Yeah, like if we went this way, here, remove this, then put this going this way. That can connect. We don't bonk our head. And I should be able to remove both of these, yeah. Well, I guess put stairs in their place. So yeah, I'd say we can keep the dark oak just to be different. How does the tower turn out? Quite well. Let's sleep so you can see it in the daytime. I think he meant the ones you were building with. I don't remember that question. Oh, the furnaces. The furnaces I was building with. Yeah, probably. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. Yeah, it's worked out to be a pretty nice, a nice build. So this is the yellow tower from behind. Had some nice kind of incorporation and other additions. So many different ways around this town. I really like all the little alleys and stuff. Super fun. I'd say that's pretty consistent. And then here we could keep this as just a straight block. Nice size landing there. I guess we'll just continue up with this stuff. I usually try to have some sort of support in situations like this. This is where the log doesn't look that good. It looks good underneath because of the shadow. Like it looks a little bit nicer in that way, but it's a pain in the butt. See, and I feel like this is going to need, I should have brought the other trapdoors, but this is probably going to need some sort of like railing. I wonder. It's not terrible. Oh, there we go. That kind of works. See, this is the same sort of situation where like you could just put that in there. Furnaces cause more FPS lag than air. Cobblestone, droppers, barrels, dispensers, but less than hoppers, shulker boxes, trap chests, and chests. All in that order. Shouldn't be much of an issue unless you're using 100 plus in a single region file or chunk. I don't know about the region file, but there's definitely not more than 100 in a chunk. But there's a fair amount around. But not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So like 14, 16. And then if we look at the chunks, like that's all in one. Well, that's probably split over 2 chunks, but most of them are in one chunk. Then there's some over here, some over there, but I don't think I've like lined something with furnaces. The closest I think is this build here. But yeah, it's not everywhere. It's like just underneath the windows. Stuff like that. Yeah, appreciate the info, Stenos. I didn't realize that. Yeah, like I walked right by that and did not pick it up. Tiny drops when looking in certain spots. Oh, I see. Yeah, so FPS lag, not server lag. Well, we've got issues with the server sometimes being funny, and I've got issues with my computer just not doing FPS stuff very well. So it's hard. It's really difficult to pinpoint any kind of visual bugs that we witness because there's just no way to tell what is the culprit, you know? Don't know if I like that. Actually, yeah. That's pretty good. Got that going on in here. Those don't go there. Yeah, so do we like the entrance? Yeah, I don't think it needs to be too deep. This is definitely a place where I feel like we can do this kind of a fancy door. Tim V19, thanks very much for the follow. Yep, definitely. We'll have to figure out how to fancify the front. What do we do up here? Same idea. I think we need trapdoor shenanigans. Just to kind of break up the dark color. Totally shocked. I really need to start carrying around a stone cutter. Oh, okay. So we have to do that there. Maybe this is where a dark one comes in handy. Nope, not that way. I'm okay with that. And then here, oh, close. I guess we'll go with this way. Yeah, that looks like it's attached. And then I guess if you walk over here, it's just at your own risk. Now, I did bring up some stuff to make some buttons. Need more than 3. I still find it so strange that we get just one button out of an entire stack of planks. And yes, I know I don't need them in here, but I'm going to do it just for looks anyway. Let's try something a little bit different. Cool, that means we don't have to be careful with the lighting in there. I can also grab a spruce door. Now I can't put this on a stair, unfortunately. So it'll have to go on this block. So it's a little tight coming down the stairs, but not bad. Oh, I guess that would technically open the other way. Stop it. There we go. That's better. And then down here, it'll be the same problem with the door outside. But this would be probably the bedroom. And we'll have to put a friendly torch here for now. And also think about maybe, I don't think I want to put a beam up here. This is, it's a top slab. Yes, Cosmic. I will absolutely check the DM. Hold on. better. Yeah, we can do that, Cosmic. That sounds like a good idea. Sounds a good idea. Right. Whoa. And we should put a torch up here for now. I'm just gonna leave this place in a state of not gonna kill me the next time I play. How are we doing for light in here? Need a torch there. And we should be pretty good. Even out here is fine. That's crazy. Okay. Good to know. We can put stuff away. So not bad for a first pass on this tower. It's not a tower house. That's what we called. Well, I guess this could be the tower house. This tower house that we started a long time ago. We put up the basic idea for it quite some time ago when we first laid out the block. But I like it. I'm going around with earlier, but I like the andesite outside. I like this, ties in nicely with the deep slate. I'm not entirely sure I like this. We might do another furnace on the front. But as far as, you know, a quick pass on filling in everything, I like the fact that we finish up this wall. In terms of the shape, we have to texture everything. So again, I think I might have started saying something earlier, but for folks that don't know, I do things in passes. Like I tend to like do all the solid block selections, and then I'll go through and texture and add details and add closets under stairs, and we'll go through and make this look pretty good. Like this feels pretty solid, but there's a couple of details and things that are sticking out to me that I want to cover up. And there's no sense in doing too much detail on the floor and stuff until we get all the tables and chairs and the fireplace and stuff in here. So we might use some glass here actually for the windows, which would be the cool thing. Haven't used glass a lot in this area, but if anything is going to have them, I think it's these fancier buildings are going to have the glass for sure. So, but if you enjoyed this, make sure you're following. Don't go anywhere. We're going to pass you on to somebody else playing Minecraft, a member of the community, we'll say, and we'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC -3. Make sure you check out the Spawn Chunks podcast, where we interviewed James LRR this past week from Loading Ready Run. And you can also listen to the Citadel Cafe podcast for free. Everything for podcast wise, wherever you find your podcast, that's the best way to find them. Follow me on Twitter. You can support on Patreon. And if you are one of the many people today that supported here on Twitch, thank you ever so much. I am just blown away by the epic support today on Twitch. Y'all are awesome. And I couldn't do it without you. So thanks so much. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.